inside the Odyssey Pavilion, where we are at Brew Wing. It's beers and ciders and wings. So we've got two things here. Now the last time, and I'll try to put the link to the vlog up over here, I got the grape wings, the peanut butter wings with grape gel, and I got the Brussels sprouts. And I really liked the peanut butter wings. I was only okay on the Brussels sprouts, and actually they got into me cold, and then a cast member very kindly got me a fresh one when I told her they were only okay because they were cold. So that was amazingly generous and sweet of them. But here we go. So I'm putting in the pictures of everything right here, including what the ciders are, so you guys can see what that is. So we're going to start with the ciders. So we're starting with the Honeycrisp hard cider. This is Bold Rock Honeycrisp hard cider. Is out of Nelliesford, Virginia. And they're playing Chuck Mangione in the background, but it's quiet enough that I think we're okay. And if you don't know who Chuck Mangione is, I feel old. So there. This reminds me a little bit of the cider that I had with Gina up at the refreshment port. That one had the seasonal the allspice, which kind of gave it that warmth that was kind of nice. It's a nice plain light, not a ton of flavor. Very, 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 very light. Yeah, very, 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 very light. Okay, would that be something I'd go to normally? No. If it was the only thing available, yeah, I'd probably be okay drinking it. So the next one is a Woodchuck Guava, another hard cider is what it's called. And they're from Middlebury, Connecticut, and this is Woodchuck, where you would normally have the hard apple ciders. So this is guava now. And I like guava. Again, you get a whole lot of that fruit at the beginning of the taste, which makes you think you're going to get a whole lot of sugar on it, but it mellows out. It doesn't stay very sweet. Not at all. And the last one, and I think this might be the one I liked last year, this is Blake's. It's Blake's Hard Cider Company Strawberry Lemonade Hard Cider, and they are out of Armada, Michigan. So strawberry lemonade. Definitely the sweetest. Get a lot of lemonade in that. It starts again. You get that strawberry at the beginning. You think it's going to be very sweet, but oh, but there's so much nice fresh lemon at the end of that. And again, not super sugary. They're all very nice. If I had to choose, I think my favorite's the guava, then the strawberry lemonade, and then the Honeycrisp. The Honeycrisp doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to me. Okay, so here we go. Trying the garlic parmesan. Now they look like they've got a little more on them compared to what happened last year. I got these last year. I did not like them, so we're hoping I will now. A ton of garlic flavor. Creamy. Salty. And a small kick at the end. But it's like that natural garlic burn when you have fresh garlic. And then if you look at it, I mean, it is kind of gloopy. The Parmesan is just a fresh Parmesan, I think, on the top, although there might be some mixed in this as well. They're okay. Are they my favorite thing? Probably not. But they're definitely better than last year. They're definitely better than last year. Okay, well, and of course it's got celery. You could have ranch dressing, but ranch doesn't seem to make sense to me with garlic parmesan. So, the only type I have not tried here that are gluten-friendly, and I don't know if it's marked or not, but they are, is the Sriracha Lime. You're supposed to have quite a bite to it. Some people I know who tried it didn't think it had that much of a bite, but I couldn't have a lighter tolerance than them, so I wanted to make sure I was doing something here that would be nice. 2 pieces of lovely crisp celery. Nice bright fresh. And it is now time for me to finish eating. I'm gonna relax for a bit, guys, and cool off. And then we'll have some more food for you. We've gone through quite a bit of my list, but we're not done yet. All right, so we have 3 things we're trying now. We are trying the Oysters Rockefeller, which the only modification I needed for that one was to take off the breadcrumbs. Now for my allergies, there's also a risk of cross-contamination because there's shrimp in the booth, but that's okay. As long as I'm not ingesting it, I'm fine. And then the fry flight, which they had no modifications for gluten, chickpeas, and crustaceans. And then we're getting it's the Boyd & Blair grapefruit vodka with simple syrup and lime, the salty dog. Normally it has a much more salted rim. I asked them just to give me a little tiny salt on one side so I can see what it's like with that, but you know me and salt, I'm not gonna want that. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with well actually we should start with the fries because they've been out the longest. So, this first one is a malt powder on top of regular fries. It's okay. I'm not a fan of that malt flavor, probably because I can't have it most of the time. But it's powdered, which is why they said it was gluten safe or gluten friendly, as you would put it. And they're okay. I may eat them, but they're not going to. I can tell you now, they're not my first choice. The second has a bacon and aioli and something else on it fry. The aioli is very good. Smoked. It's definitely a smoked flavor. And then, what is that seasoning? It's not paprika. It's not tahini. Is it tahini? All right, if I can think of it, I will try to put it in the comment below, like see it under my name. But I know this taste. And it's good. The last set, unfortunately, there was whipped cream on the top, which has melted. But this is a caramel whiskey barbecue, caramel whiskey.
Oh, McKenna.
Yeah, it's a caramel with pecan. I think it's glazed or crushed pecans and sweet potatoes as the fry. Tasty. It needed a little more cook time on the fries. The line was crazy. I mean, they were just barreling them out. Good. They're all tasty. I don't know if I would go out of my way for them, but they are all tasty. I am now squeezing lemon juice on 2 of the oysters because I realized I might not like it, so there you go. They are very pretty and huge, and I'm trying to hold you and eat this, so this could be interesting. Really nice flavor of the spinach there. Cheese melted is fresh. That line didn't have much of a line, so I don't know how long it was sitting, so it's not hot per se, but it's good. I like it with the lemon. I'm now going to try it without the lemon, which I realized I now can't do anything with the other one because I lemoned 2 of them, but there you go. Now without the lemon, I really taste the oyster. I didn't taste it the first time. And while I appreciate the oyster, I almost like it better with the other one, with the lemon. So there's 3 in there, and they're substantial. They are definitely substantial. There was another a vodka drink over there that I was thinking about trying, but since I have this vodka drink I'm about to eat, I kind of wanted to do it together. So, one more here. Well, I got everything but the oyster out that time. There we go. Those are good. Yeah, they're good quality. They're tasty. All right, so now we're going to try the salty dog. And again, if I remember, I will try to put the description at the bottom for you. So we're going to try it with the salt. Now we're going to try it without the salt. And that's much better. Yeah, I do not. Salt in drinks like margaritas and things, I just don't like it. Even the fries, there's a lot of salt in those. The malted one, the fries themselves are good, I just don't like that malt flavor. I would probably go with, I'm a sweet tooth, I would probably go with the sweet potato ones, then the bacon ones, and then the malted ones. So, it's time for me to finish these things up, sit back, and this may be it for today's food. If you enjoyed this video, it's helped you figure out how to enjoy food and wine. Remember, not all the food is going to be, this is coming out like at the very end of Food and Wine, so it may be kind of moot to help you this year, but the things you need to remember are that it's just important to always ask the question. You'd be surprised how many of these things can be modified. Trust your gut. Do what you feel comfortable with. But in terms of what they marked gluten-free and what they told me was gluten-free, very, very different ball of wax. So I am here to tell you that food and wine can be an awesome experience, even with your allergies. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And please don't forget that when you... I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?